back to We Can't Spell Success Without You, PowerPlan Brand vs Brand Challenge. In this section of the channel we want to look at branded food, which brands are actually better for you, which can improve your health, which ones are better for weight gain, weight loss and diabetes type 2, which is the better ones for your heart conditions. We're going to look at 4 sections. First one, calories, where we can see if we can control weight by going for a low calorie food. We're going to look at saturated fat, people with heart conditions will benefit from. We're going to look at carbohydrates and find low carbohydrate food help rather than irritate diabetes type 2. And the final section we're going to look at is costs. Assuming that we buy a branded product 3 times a week, how much can we save to be over eating the same sort of food but by switching products over a 12-month period? So the first thing what we need to do is log onto the internet and type in nadiet.info in Google, and that will take us to our webpage, We Can't Spell Success Without You. Click on downloads and then click on the brand versus brand food challenge icon. This will give us a list of all the foods that's available in categories such as canned food, ready-made meals. So today we're going to take a look at
Cabbage.
So today we're going to look at fruit and veg, and probably not the most exciting subject. One thing what we need to appreciate with fruit and veg is that historically it'll be full of nutrients, and these nutrients will be all your vitamins. It'll be vitamin C, B1, B2 and all your iron and things like that in there. Generally food these days is force grown, so we can't look at those sort of statistics anymore. What we can do is look at food as such as calories, carbohydrates, saturated fat to see which are the healthier options. But we have to be aware is that when we're actually purchasing fruit and vegetables is the source, and if you can, but it's the most expensive but you will get more nutrients in it, is by shopping organically. And if you shop organically, this means that you'll get away by eating 5 a day. Failing that, probably because of how much it actually costs. If we look at the traditional markets, where a lot of people in the 70s, 80s used to always buy the fruit and veg from markets, which is locally grown. It's not quite as good as organic, but it's far superior against supermarket type fruit and veg. So if you can, buy from your local markets, your locally grown products, and by doing that you'll get away by eating 6 a day. And finally, you have your supermarket fruit and veg, which has been force grown. It'll have a lot of chemicals in there, it'll have very little nutrition value with your vitamins B1, B2. But it's cheap, and a lot of people go for cheap these days. If you're going for supermarket vegetables, then look at having 7 a day.
So once again we're going to be looking at fruit and vegetables. So if we look at the website and click on fruit and veg, which is here, and we'll have a look at cabbage today. So if we open our fact sheet, and as always the fact sheet opens with the least number of calories at the top, followed by the most number of calories at the bottom. So what we're going to look at is really supermarket frozen and organic fresh, which is going to be the two at 21 and 22 calories per 100 grams to lose weight. In fairness, locally grown and market and supermarket fresh cabbage is only 24 and 30 calories, so once again you could go for these options if you wanted to try and gain weight, but once again this is a really good vegetable for weight loss, and also it's a great vegetable to use as a filler when making food. Interestingly enough, many years ago we used to have the cabbage diet. Nutritional wise these days there's just simply not enough nutrition in the food itself. It's force grown, so the cabbage diet no longer works. And interestingly enough, I did see a program a few weeks ago where they was promoting the cabbage diet and looking at the soups that they actually created most of them just look like a veg soup because they put that much more vegetables in. So cabbage is a good vegetable to lose weight, just it's very low in calories, between 21 and 30 calories per 100 grams per pack. So let's have a look at the saturated fat levels. And as we can see, it's exactly the same story. Supermarket frozen, organic fresh, and even locally grown supermarket cabbage contains 0 saturated fat. So it's, once again, if you have heart issues, using cabbage as a filler on your plate is going to be a really good alternative. And even looking at supermarket fresh, it has 0.1. So very little saturated fat you'd expect from a fruit and veg, and it's one of those where we ain't going to get caught out by going for the frozen version. And we have a winner. It looks like supermarket frozen is back on top at 2.3 grams of carbohydrate, which is extremely low in sugar per 100 grams. Interestingly enough, if you look at the supermarket fresh, it's 4.8 grams, which is, you know, pretty much double, probably just over double what you get from the supermarket frozen. So if you're worried about sugar levels, diabetes type 1, type 2, it's better to go for the supermarket frozen, and failing that, go for organic fresh. And hopefully that'll help you to control the diabetic and sugar levels a little bit more easily. So unsurprisingly, the supermarket fresh is cheapest, so that's the one which will be massively produced at 78 pence per product, and the organic is at £2. So once again, organic's way more expensive. You will get extra nutrients in organic food, so it's probably worth thinking about buying organically, as it said at the start of this video. But looking at the costs, is it worth it? So going back to the download side, and if we click on the Health and Wealth spreadsheet, this is now comparing organic fresh, which is the most expensive, to supermarket fresh, which is the cheapest, and looking at the calories, saturated fat levels and carbohydrate levels. It looks like it's going to be another product where going cheaper isn't necessarily the best idea. So if we go for 3 a week, we can see that we're going to eat the same amount of food, but once again we will gain weight. So if you want to gain weight, it's about £2 per year. So it's not a massive weight gain, but interestingly enough, you can gain weight eating fruit and veg, and in this case cabbage. It's not a good switch for diabetes, it's not a good switch for heart, and you'll be eating 21 teaspoons of sugar extra, which equates to 62.4 teaspoons of sugar extra throughout the year. But once again, this section is kind of fun, and we look at how much we can save, and once again we can save £190.32. So you can save significant amounts of money by switching the veg from organic fresh to supermarket fresh. But it's another case of, is this switch a good one for your health? And you'll save money. If that's what you want to do, it's well worth making the switch the next time you're in supermarket.
If you have enjoyed this video, then please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.